Hi, I'm Dick Seitz. Welcome to the Software Screw Up series. This is episode 2, Benchmark Dilution. These are taken from 45 odd screw ups listed in the index of my book on understanding software dynamics. So imagine you're raising piglets and you're trying on feed A on one group and feed B on a different group. After 13 weeks, group A weighs 600 pounds, while group B weighs 800 pounds. So instead of weighing them as a bunch of roaming around piglets that are hard to keep track of, you weigh them gathered together in the back of your 4,200-pound pickup truck, giving a combined 4,800 pounds for the Group A and 5,000 pounds for Group B, or 4% total weight gain. By including the pickup truck, you've accidentally diluted the 33% weight gain down to 4%. Even worse, you've exposed yourself to the variation in the truck's weight. It might weigh 4,200 pounds with a full gas tank and only 130 pounds less, almost empty. So if you, by mistake, weigh Group A with a full tank and Group B with an empty one, there's only a 70-pound difference. 4,800 versus 4,870 are only a 1.5% weight difference. You might erroneously conclude that that's not worth the extra cost of feed B, even though the actual thing you're trying to measure of just the pigs got 33% heavier. Same thing with benchmarks. If you're benchmarking some loop that has an extraneous calculation in it that should not be in the loop, but either you made a mistake or the compiler made a mistake and it's still there, such as this multiply and add for some subscript calculation, maybe there's an extra 7 cycles. And if the real purpose of the loop is measuring a square root routine that takes a software square root routine, it takes about 100 cycles, then the extra 7 cycles is not going to matter too much. The whole loop, if you measure it, goes from 107 cycles to 97, so it's almost 10% faster. But if instead you measure a processor with a hardware square root that only takes 11 cycles and another processor that's 10% faster at 10 cycles, now you'll have a 7-cycle dilution of something that's the same order of magnitude, 11 or 10 cycles. So the overall loop measurement only drops from 18 cycles to 17. It's only 6% faster. So again, you've accidentally diluted the 10% gain of the square root itself to just 6%. So the point of all this, one more thing, you've also exposed yourself to the variation in the dilution code, just like the pickup truck. Sometimes the dilution code might be 7 cycles and other times it might be 17 or something. So that can skew your results even more. So the point is to be aware of what you're actually measuring and try to remove anything extraneous. In a later broadcast, we'll talk about measuring things that disappeared because of other screw-ups the other way of removing the thing you're trying to measure instead of adding extraneous stuff to it. So that's our little story on dilution. Thank you for listening. This is part of the Understanding Software Dynamics Software Screw-Up series. Take care.